Charlie, a frustrating night Tuesday, and I suppose for you as players, we don't want to dwell on it too much, do we?
No, it's a very, very frustrating night. I think we're saying sort of similar things after the game in terms of we've played really well, dominated large parts, but at the end of the day, we've conceded 4 goals and lost the game. Which we shouldn't have for sure. We'll definitely look back and look at the game as a whole. I think the goal just before half time is a key moment. I think if we can get in at half time 1-0 up, I think it's a different game, different approach. But we need to look back at it, learn, and we need to put things right this weekend.
It's a bit of a cliche, but 3 games in a week, it gives us a perfect opportunity to bounce back from 2 defeats. Yeah,
I think the boys are well on board with that. I think it's very, in this league, you've got a game every 3 or 4 days, so we've got to put it right. We need a big performance, we need 3 points, and we need to keep climbing that league.
Is it that feeling almost that we can't get too high when we win and obviously not too low when we lose too?
Yeah, for sure. You need to obviously not get too high at times, not get too low, but end of the day, we need to pick up results, and sometimes it might not be as well you play, but you grind a result out, or we need to find other ways to win. Sometimes you don't always win the same way by playing pretty football, So it can be ugly at times, but we need to find that little bit inside of us and make sure we get over the line.
We're only in February, 14 games to go. Is it strange to say that maybe it's 14 cup finals from now?
Of course, I think you've got to treat every single game like that. 14 games to go, and whether it's top or bottom or middle of the table, they're all tough games. So everyone's fighting for something, and we're fighting to climb that league. So need to get back on the winning run, and hopefully that starts Saturday.
Do you feel like we can use a hurt from the past 2 games, from the past 2 defeats on Saturday?
Yeah, of course. Listen, you always, any defeat you want to bounce back, and I think that was probably what was frustrating about Tuesday night. Is I felt like we did in the first 45 minutes, and as I said, that goal before half time was a bit of a killer. But last couple of games we've dominated possession and stuff like that, but we've come out on the wrong end. So we need to make sure whatever it takes this weekend, we come back with 3 points.
Paul Hurst's sides are tough. They come off the back of 2 good draws really against 2 good sides in Derby and Barnsley, and we'll have to be ready to fight, won't we?
Yeah, listen, that's the perfect example. Derby and Barnsley, they've gone and got 2 good points there. So as I said before, every game's tough. New manager, they're going to have a bit of a bounce there. So we've got to be on it from the first whistle and let them know that we're up for it.
On you, Charlie, just under a month as a tick, just how much have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, listen, I love playing. I love playing every week and trying to help the boys, but ultimately I'm here to win games and keep the ball out of the net, and that hasn't happened the last couple of games. So we've got to make sure we get back to that, and it's going to be a team effort. Everyone's going to be needed. Need to make sure we're right on it come Saturday.
You played in the middle of obviously Charlie and Luke at the back. As an experienced leader in there, is it your job in a way to guide them?
Yeah, of course. Listen, they're 2 young, very talented players. They've got a really, really bright future, both of them. So obviously I'll always take responsibility in terms of leading that back 4. So when we're conceding goals, I'll take a lot of it, and not a problem. But it's a group thing. We need to make sure that we're right up for it and we're defending from the front, and that's how it starts for us. So.
Yeah. Like you say, it's a group thing as well, and because it's a younger side, we are learning on the job really.
Of course, listen, you're going to see the fans, everyone's going to see mistakes that happen in football, but it's how we bounce back from that. So as I said, we've put a really good half football together on Tuesday night, and we need to back it up and try and do it for the full game. And 3 points is all that matters at the end of the day.
And for you boys, obviously rewarding the fans with a win is probably at the forefront of your minds for them and also for yourselves.
Yeah, listen, as I said, I've only been here a month or so, and I saw the fans that have travelled to each game, especially the away ones, and Peterborough's a perfect example. We gave them a great win there, so hopefully we can send them home happy on Saturday evening.